And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
35. Packers nothing. Justin Tucker.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. He may try and run for this. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. What can't Aaron Rodgers do? The legwork there getting him the first.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. That catch good for only a couple.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line.
On the tackle. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down. Able to find Lazard. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Like a freight train off the edge, Calais Campbell with a sack. Back now at Lambeau. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Looking downfield for Jones. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. This offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs on this drive. They're in for a tough test here, though. 3rd and long. And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
At this stage, there's nothing left to do but to keep firing. And if you're a play caller, you may go off your sheet and use some things maybe you hadn't planned to in this game. Maybe that was one of them there that worked.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
At the 3-yard line.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop it right around the 1.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there.
Safety screen. 26.
They stay on the ground this time. It's Williams. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Packers are able to cash in for 6. So now Rodgers will lead the Packers up to go for 2. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a forward DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them.
And it'll be intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. Now they get a 4th quarter pick, a little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. Has a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over.
To Aaron Jones.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
At the 27.
So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Rodgers. That's complete to Lazard.
They're not even trying to do anything.
And he's finally out of bounds, but he's taken it all the way down to the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now, because now these plays are really for next week.
And he's going from 8 yards out. And the forced fumble defensively leads to 6 points for the Packers. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone.
Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
The Packers got it. Yep, Green Bay football. So the onside kick is recovered. And, you know, I always thought, Charles, as someone who didn't play these positions, that going over the middle as a receiver or trying to recover an onside kick, those are 2 very tough things to do.
It takes a lot of fortitude to put yourself in that position, but you have to do it in order to help your team win.
Unable to recover it, it costs them. The kicking team gets the football here.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10. And Jones has it over the middle. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 16 yards, a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. The left side completion to Jones. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down.
Packers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the
throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. But at this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. They've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. They'll try to run it in with Jones. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game.
3-yard line.
2nd down and goal. Rodgers, and he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Aaron Jones with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Packers make some inroads here on that deficit. Now it's it's Rodgers. He's got it. So they convert the 2 that keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a 2-score game.
Packers 20.
So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with the defense out at timeouts, powerless to stop the clock, this should just be a couple of kneel downs. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Big Kenny Clark that time, pushing upfield to make the tackle for loss. Now on 2nd and 13. Jackson, he'll run it. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Packers pick it up.
Well, that's one of those mistakes. That's a fumble that when they get to the sidelines, I know you're mad, Coach, but look, we've still got this locked down. But that's not necessarily true, is it?
Well, their hopes are slim, but you just hate to give them any hope. You could have sealed it right there.
Yeah, could have finished them off and taken away all hope, as we like to say.
He'll get this to Lazard, and he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Give him 25 yards on the play there, and it'll give him a fresh set of downs. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey, and that will write a finish to this ball game.
Today's final score.
So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And never an easy thing to do, no matter how good Green Bay is, what the year is, to come into Lambeau and get the victory. But they did it.